So what is the consumerization of IT? In essence, it's this. IT is no longer dictating what devices are going to be used by the company. It's now the end users that are actually bringing in their own devices. And they're bringing in their own devices because of the fact that they're more inclined to use a device that they're more comfortable with. So what's the business risks with regards to the consumerization of IT? Security. How do I secure these devices? So Android OS, it's notoriously open. And that's its Achilles heel, and it could be at its benefit as well, right? It's one of the fastest, most adopted OSs in market today. So how does Samsung make Android business ready? And we're just using Android because it is one of our frontmost offerings on the OS space. We do have a Windows Phone offering, and we're very excited to see what happens in the marketplace with Windows Phone. But today, it's just presenting on the aspect of Android. So enterprise-grade security features. We've added additional capability and functionality made available to the Android device to make it secure, to ensure that we appease IT shops if they wanted to allow this type of device to connect to their infrastructure. One of the big achievements that Samsung has done recently on our Galaxy S2 lineup and our Galaxy Tab lineup is the fact of FIPS certification. Now, in layman's terms, FIPS certification allows for federal and provincial governments to actually utilize our devices and non-essential services within their organization. The other piece of this is leveraging key partnerships. We understand we make great hardware, right? Our consumers speak to that. But how do we then have that connectivity and that seamless interaction with back-end systems? Because that's where the meat and potatoes is. That's where the information resides. How do you gain access to that securely, succinctly, and easily so that customers don't have a challenge going through multiple hoops to gain access to that information? Maybe you have requirements that if a mobile device is within a specific area, I don't want the camera to be enabled. Or maybe I don't want that individual to have access to information when they walk out of the building. So here's another great way for organizations to capitalize on the consumerization of IT. Why should you, if it's an issue to have information on the device, why not virtualize it? Why not use Citrix or VMware and actually, virtualize the session on the device itself? The content doesn't reside on the device. When the connection is dropped or lost, the information resides on the servers, it doesn't reside on the device itself. And it enables the device or the end user to have access to the information that matters to the most. It's that interaction, it's that capability, it's the reason why consumerization is so important to Samsung. Build the best product, have the best partners, make IT shops happy and appease them when an end user brings in one of our devices. So Samsung helps IT embrace consumerization. Why not leverage the fact that if an end user is comfortable with the device that they're utilizing, they utilize it in the best way that they see possible, why not enable and empower them to have that functionality and have the capability of accessing securely and via management corporate information if it makes them more productive?